Aloha! Welcome to part 3 of Mega Man 3, and we have just reached Sparkman, who is weak against the Shadow Blade, and his whole strategy is he jumps around the room, he shoots sparks in every direction, and then he shoots a giant spark ball at wherever you're standing. And then he just repeats doing this over and over and over and over again. Just keep whipping the Shadow Blade in his direction, hit him about 6 or so times, and he's done like dinner. Sparkman shouldn't give you too much trouble. I've never attempted taking him out with the Mega Buster only. I imagine it wouldn't be too difficult, but then again, what do I know? I haven't tried it yet. Spark Shock, very useless ability in my opinion. It can actually freeze enemies and gives them this little staticky, like, electric bolt on their chest for a while, but I never found Spark Shock that useful or that great. It doesn't kill enemies, it just sort of freezes them, but you can still get hit by them if they're frozen, so it's not like you can just walk by them, and I never liked it, and blah. But I digress. We're at Magnet Man, a powerful robot that has magnetic power. Though he is a robot, he is addicted to magnetic therapy. A good point? Management ability. A bad point? Bad direction. He likes massages, and he dislikes floppy disks. Because floppy disks don't work well with magnetism, and yeah. Nevertheless, there's Breakman once again. Breakman, same strategy as you did in, wherever we fought him last. Shadow Man stage, that's it, Shadow Man. You just keep jumping behind him and shooting along with him, and it's pretty simple. The flat platform, the flat area is going to make the fight that much easier. Magnet Man stage has a lot of vacuums / magnet engine things that love to suck you in, and it's horribly annoying for the later parts of this level where you're going to have to use the reappearing, disappearing blocks that I love oh so much. Luckily, we beat Needleman before we tackled the stage, so we get Rush Jet. Rush Jet can fly you anywhere on the map that you want. You want him to go up, down, left, right, wherever, Rush Jet will take you there, and that is freaking awesome. In Mega Man 3, unlike the 4 and onwards, he can fly you in any direction, and he doesn't just fly you in a straight line. And every time you jump off Rush Jet, like every time you're not on him, he doesn't waste energy. So the best way to save energy is to fly around on Rush Jet, jumping constantly so that you don't waste too much energy. You can get pretty far with Rush. It's awesome. And wow, that was a terrible jump. Let's try that again. I don't know, I guess I was getting antsy. I jumped way too early. I rarely die like that. I face-palmed when it happened. Literally, I was just so, like, oh my god. But nevertheless, we're already at Magnet Man, weak against Spark Shock. Go figure. I don't know why this hallway has a little curve in it. I don't get that. Why is there a drop in there? Regardless, this is Magnet Man. He shoots magnets in your direction. They fly straight until they reach where you are, and then they go down. Basically, you just want to keep moving and dodge them as best you can. Every now and then, he'll try to suck you in with his magnetic energy, and you can't hurt him during that, so just keep running away from him as much as you can. He always goes from each side of the room by hopping, so you might want to jump and shoot, unlike me in this video here. I usually have an easier time with Magnet Man. For some reason, he hit me a lot. I don't know what I was doing, but regardless, he's easy. And by defeating him, you get Magnet Missile, and Magnet Missile is all kinds of awesome. You basically just shoot a magnet, it goes exactly like it did with you. It flies towards an enemy, and if it's above or below him, it will go above or below to hit the enemy. It's like a homing missile, almost, only it only goes in a straight line, you know? It doesn't go diagonally. It's pretty cool. At least I enjoy it. Anyway, we're at Hardman. Hardman is made of ceramic titanium. He weighs almost 3 tons. A good point? He's a hard nut to crack. A bad point? He's a lazybones. He likes sumo wrestling, and he dislikes swimming. Well, yeah, if I weighed 3 tons, I wouldn't be a fan of swimming either. Then again, I weigh less than 200 pounds, and I'm already not a fan of swimming because I can't swim, and I don't like drowning. But I digress. I remember the first time I played Mega Man 3, I must have chosen Hardman stage first for some reason. And I got to this cliff, and I didn't know about Rush Coil. I didn't know I had it right from the get-go, and so I got to that part, and I was just like, what the hell do I do? Like, I can't reach this jump, what the fuck? But then I pushed pause and realized, oh wait, I can bounce off the dog. Durr. These monkeys are kind of annoying if you're in a cave much like this one, where the ceiling and floor is not proportionate to each other, because, you know, the monkey, if you're in a flat area with, like, no curves or anything, he'll just bounce left and right, back and forth between you, and you can just keep shooting him every time he shows up on either side of you, like he does here. He's a pretty easy monkey in that sense, but, like, if you're in a room where there's, like, curves in the roof, then his jumps get stilted and you get confused by it, and, you know, that's not good. The Met Tools driving the forklift things, I just shoot them in their head, as you would normally, and there's an energy tank. Booyah! And I know I'm ripping through this game. I didn't even know I'd rip through this game that quickly. Every time I played Mega Man 3, it always seemed so long to me, but like, now I'm playing it now, and it just doesn't seem that long anymore. Brakeman, this is by far his hardest fight with you, because the way the land is curved, it's like he's jumping into you, you know, he's jumping with where the pellets are going to be, and he's going to shoot you. And it's kind of hard, but not really. I'm just saying, that's the hardest Brakeman fight in the whole game. So watch yourself. He's just a tad annoying. Just a tad. Anyway, Hardman is weak against magnet missiles, so you might as well equip it. And I like that color on Mega Man, I don't know why. No other weapon gave him that color in the whole series, I don't think. He's been red before, but never red and, like, gray. He's kind of like Proto Man, but regardless. Hardman shoots 2 knuckles, they home in on you, and then they come back to him, so you gotta watch out for that. And then he does a ground pound that, even if you're in the air, even if you jump, it still stuns you. So basically, it's just a stun move for the sake of it. I mean, he doesn't attack you when it's stunning you. I don't know why they bothered putting in a stun move. I guess it's to imply that he's very heavy, I don't know. But regardless, you defeat Hardman, you get Hard Knuckle. You shoot a knuckle, your hand, and you can sort of aim it up and down as it flies outwards, but it's a very slow weapon as well. It takes a while to actually get moving, and, yeah. But anyway, folks, we beat all the Robot Masters. We now have 4 new spaces in Spark, Needle, Gemini, and the other guy. Shadow Man stage. Why do I keep mistaking Shadow Man? Yes, we're going back to these places to fight the Dock Robots. The Dock Robots, if you saw my Wily Wars LP, and you should have, because it's okay. It's better than my Mega Man 2 LP. God, I hate my Mega Man 2 Wily Wars LP. But not as much as I hate Mega Man X6. But regardless, the Dock Robots were made by somebody, and they basically channel in the souls of dead Robot Masters from past games, but since there's only been 2 games, you can probably guess who the Dock Robots are going to channel. And I always had this. I actually saw some heated controversy over my comments in the Mega Man 3 Wily Wars LP, because I said I didn't like this section, and I still don't like this section. You know, I had one person tell me, well, like, well, first I'll get to that after we beat Metal Man! Metal Man has entered a Dock Robot, and he's weak against Magnet Missile, so you may want to use it. I find the gears are actually harder to dodge than they are in Mega Man 2. I don't know why, they move so much more frequently. It's kind of hard to get into a tight space to avoid the gears, but, you know, Metal Man's still easy if you have his weakness. Watch the spikes for this section. I have died many a time to this place, sometimes. Many a time, sometimes. Great commentary, no? As I was saying, though, you know, I just don't like this section. I don't like the idea of revisiting levels and refighting Robot Masters from Mega Man 2, because that's a whole new weakness chain I've got to memorize. There are 8 of these bastards. 8 Robot Masters. You know, I gotta memorize that Magnet Missile kills Metal Man, and Search Snake kills Quick Man, and blah 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 kills this guy. And it was just busy work. It was too much memorization. I didn't want to know this. And I just felt it got in the way of the game. I wanted to kill the Robot Masters and then move directly to Wily. I didn't want to do this stuff again. I mean, people tell me that if this game came out now, in the DLC gaming era, where Mega Man 9 makes you pay for Proto Man mode, and Mega Man 9 makes you pay for Fake Man stage, but yeah, you'd probably have to pay to fight the MM2 Robot Masters again, but so what? I don't care. I still don't like this section in the game. I'd never liked it. Some of my commenters, you're probably going to disagree with me. Tell me why I'm wrong. Tell me why I'm right. I don't know. I just don't like these parts. I just wanted to go to Wily's castle. I don't like memorizing new boss strategies. Anyway, this is Quick Man. He shoots his boomerangs a lot more frequently in this game than I find he does in Mega Man 2. But use Search Snake a lot when he's on the ground, and you should take him out. The robots are harder in Mega Man 3, I swear. That's why I really hate fighting them. If you die to the first one, you have to go back and restart the level, and it's annoying. But I'll see you in Part 4.